Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum in all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Notre Dame's offense will start this game off with the football. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Snagged in the middle, it's Gilbert. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Big play. The catch, it'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here. To the air, it's Carr. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big... That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Puts it out of the air. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he rolls! The give is to Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's Carr to throw. Finds a man on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
There's a crease. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard.
He's going to fire deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Gibson.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. Working that left side now. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Flips it out to the back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Throwing, Carr. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mobley.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Corralled and brought down by the defense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're in the gun, 3rd down, here's Carr. Got the quick pass. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead as we get a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The run inside, it's Mobley. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Got his man to the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up
Picks up 6.
That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
He'll take it on the return. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Looking for space. It's Walton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Let it go. From the red zone, it's Walton. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide, and the running back using his speed.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to the ground with the running back. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Catches it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Carr. Fires to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Looking for a crease to the left. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Carr. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Running inside, it's Walton. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Inside the 25. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the 1st half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man. At the 40, there he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Complete. Fighting off the defender. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it in, it's Gibson. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Now from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Townsend. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the... Has it! That should be the final play of the 1st half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line. Again, it's Jared Gibson. Makes a man miss. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. First down here for the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Townsend. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Right down the middle. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be fourth down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Oh, he's going to take a chance from his own goal line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll give it on the counter. There he goes. The 20, 10, to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Here comes the two-point try. Here's Carr to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Notre Dame, 28. Purdue, 7.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Makes the grab at the 10. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think Jesse maybe...
Runs through a man. He might have space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
On target over the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. The offense changing the play. Throwing. Carr. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. On target to the left.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their...
Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Gibson one more time. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes the grab at the 45 on his way. He's into the open down the middle. Inside the touchdown, Boilermakers! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And boy, did they finish with a huge play in the passing game, scoring from 85 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make it.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
Rush is on him, going for the big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Looking to the big tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gilbert. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Looking for a big play. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Quarterback may change this route. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Gibson again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll get rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Maybe a crease. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. On the option. Quick toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Makes the grab in their space. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll give it to Jared Gibson. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Got enough for the first. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's second and long. On the ground with the counter. Makes it past the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter,
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he had just enough leg to somehow will that thing over the crossbar and in the right corner. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Terrell. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. There's a long and storied history of great games between these 2 rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came